welcome back to I was gonna say welcome back to Lingo. Welcome back to Blueprints. As you can see here, we had quite a spread last time. Among other things, this time you turned on the power in the garage and I did it correctly rather than doing it completely ineptly like I had done the previous time. And the consequence of that is that I was able to open a gate. So I'm looking forward this time to seeing what happens to the gate by the entrance. We also filled in all but the very top row of our word thing. So we now know that says something, count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Unless it says safes 8, crack dates 8, gates, small counts something. I don't think it does. Okay, I'm going to grab my allowance, and then first things first today, we're going to go run through here. Oh, by the way, we also start with extra steps today because we visited the sauna. And when you visit the sauna, it gives you 20 extra steps the next day. So that was pretty nice. Okay, so there's these two things. Okay, so last time we shoved a shelter over here. So this shows up on the map as the outer room. So we can put... Ooh, the tool shed gives you 2 special items. The tomb, each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 money in the tomb. Okay, let's go to the tool shed. I like the idea of getting 2 special tools. Okay, we'll take the metal detector. And the sledgehammer, it looks like. Good. Okay, that's a good start. I wouldn't mind starting with 2 special tools every day. Okay, and so now the question is, where does this path that at one point led to the garage go? Oh, also last time we put down the foundation, which is a tile that says it does not reset every day. And as you might have noticed, it did not reset. So hopefully we like that place for the foundation, because I think it's there forever. Oh. I can't go this way anyway. Okay, so maybe this doesn't actually do anything other than give me access to the free bonus room. But hey, free bonus room is free bonus room. And free bonus room that gives you... 2 special items to start seems pretty decent. Okay. I do think I should be more often looking at my list of all the rooms to see if there's anything meaningful that I can do with them. Like there might be some information in the registry. But I don't know what I'm looking for. The primary priorities. Like, this it just feels like flavor text, and so I think I'm probably, like, it's gotta be there. I want to keep reminding myself it exists. But I'm not sure I'm in a position where it does anything yet. Okay, we're gonna throw this down. Okay, so, there are 2 false statements. We know that's true. This is the only true statement. Sorry, I guess we don't know that there are 2 false statements. There could be 1 false statement. This is the only true statement. The white box is empty. Okay, so... so if the white box is empty, then this is true. And so this is false. And so then this statement, if it's true, it's false, and if it's false, it's true. So therefore, it has to be the white box that has the thing. Let's just do that again. So if the white box is empty, then this is true. This is definitely false. And now if this is true, then it's wrong. But if it's false, then it's wrong. So the world where the white box is empty doesn't work. So we get to do this. Okay, we'll continue through here. into, I suppose, the den. The den often has a chest in it, which would be very good given I have the sledgehammer. Does not seem to have a chest in it today, though. They knew I was bringing the sledgehammer with me, so they didn't want to give me anything. I understand how it is. I see how it is. Okay, we'll go this way. Do I have a pressing desire to go to the commissary? I don't think I have a pressing desire to go to the commissary. Maybe the spare room is fine. Okay, let's see. Bedroom seems pretty nice. Give us some extra feats. I'm surprised they didn't give us the eye mask today, since we have a bunch of extra feet anyway. Seems like the sort of thing they would do. Okay, the observatory would point the wrong way, but we'd still have 2 ways to go, so that's fine. And I don't mind visiting the observatory. The other option is that I could throw down the chapel. I wonder if throwing down the chapel against the edge like this lets me see what is in here. It does not. I am interested by this stained glass piece that I can't see. I wonder if I have to throw it against the west side and go out the garage. It might be that I have to throw it against the west side and go out the garage. Is a very plausible thing that might be the case. Okay, so we have the freezer, which would be rather dramatic, and I don't think we want to do that just yet. We have the workshop, which I don't know. Let's see, this is music. There is something somewhere. I cannot combine a sledgehammer and a thing. I haven't so far found anything that I can combine. I'm sure there are things I can combine. Okay, somewhere in here there is a thing that is making this beep. I don't know if it's a key or Is this just thematic? Is it just beeping because there's metal here, even though none of it is a coin or a key? There's not one under the table or on the ceiling, I don't think. Is there one? Oh. Must be... Oh. The broken lever. Which could prove useful. This... A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Like, this is certainly telling me, among other things, that I should look for other stuff in here. This was a different letter last time. This time it's a K. Oh my god, is that letter? Oh, it is. Ah. Okay, it's funny. This stone letter is the letter of the room, which is a K. I only just noticed that. Let's see. Can I combine the broken lever with the metal detector? No. What about with the sledgehammer? Plus, oh no, it wants something else. A broken... And the metal detector. No, it does not want that. Okay. So there is something that I could, in theory, make. We will lose all of our money now. That is just how these things go. The nook gets me closer to the foundation, so I kind of like that. Okay, there's the key. Remember when the nook often had the magnifying glass in it? It's been forever since the nook had the magnifying glass in it. I'll use the key, I suppose. I won't be happy about it, though. Okay, well, now all of this sucks. I guess the storeroom means it can't be that bad. But that was pretty awful, all things considered. Okay, well, now I don't have any reason to come back this way again, I don't think. So we'll just run back and go take 2 at the day. Having dumped all of this stuff down here. And I guess I've got a moderate amount of gems, so that's something. Okay, the corridor is always left unlocked. Sure. We can go up the corridor. Can see if we can make our way. You know what I'd love? I'd love some chests that I could bash open with my thing. Courtyard it is. Although I guess the courtyard most often has the metal detector. I don't know if the courtyard ever has the shovel, which is what, of course, I really would like. Let's see. We could put a passageway, which would be a pretty terrible passageway. I'm just going to put the observatory, see what I get. I haven't been to the observatory in a bit. And then come back and go the other way. Okay, don't hate that. Don't hate that. Okay. Oh, there's a box. Speaking of box. Haha. Box. How many boxes have I walked by? That's the question. This is the key to the secret garden. I've had the key to the secret garden a couple times. I wonder if the secret garden is out the front of the house. Do I want to attempt to stick this key somewhere out here? I kind of do. Oh, I can make a wish in the fountain. Sure, why not? Okay. That was very exciting. Let's see. I have a bad feeling there's probably not a secret garden over here, but this is only the second time I've had the key to the secret garden, so I kind of feel like I should explore just to see if it's plausible that this is indeed what it is referring to. Also, I'm not sure if exploring out here costs me feet or not. It is very confusing exactly what costs me feet. It might just be stepping from one room to another is one theory that I have, but that I did just lose a foot walking around out here, but maybe I crossed an imaginary line that made it do that. Okay, let's see. There's my little tent. I suspect this does not look like a place that goes to a secret garden, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I think... I do know there's a place out here that has, like, a code on it. It's not there. I don't remember exactly where it is. That I saw in the first episode, even. That door would be nice to open. First episode of my playthrough, I mean. There's a place with a code. But anyway, I'm going to, before I spend all my feet for the day, I am going to go... come back and go this way. Okay, so... that'll get me keys. I'll take keys, even if I have to do the silly dartboard thing. Okay, 4. 6 plus 3 is 9. Times 1 is 9. Wherever 9 is, there it is. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 11 is 16, times 1, 16? 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 3 is 10, minus 7 is 3, divided by 1 is 3. Oh, this is the silver key. Leads to a door with more rooms. Rotunda can rotate. I've never had the Rotunda before. Let's go with the Rotunda. I see. I can even rotate it while it's on the map. well, that's quite potent if you look at it. Yeah. Nice, nice. Okay. We always like security. The terrace is tempting. The West Wing Hall is very tempting, but I think the oh, I don't have any gems because the Rotunda was expensive. Got it, got it. Okay. West Wing Hall it is then, just so that we don't get lopped off. Ooh, there's a thing. Oh, there's a key on the floor. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm going to put down the boudoir because last time we found a note that said the code to the safe is some number. However, it was on a red note, so it's almost certainly wrong. But I'm going to try a couple variations of it just to see if it's like I can guess it from this. So the code it gave was 9083. Okay, and that's not right. So 0983 would make sense because it's a date. And also maybe it's like backward, so it could be 3809. Okay, well, those are all the things that I thought of to try. Are like make it seem more like a date by swapping 2 digits, put it in backwards because I don't know, it feels kind of wrong. All those sorts of things. See, the dining room doesn't feel like a bad place. I do need to put down the freezer eventually. Let's see. We can open you. Why not? Sure, I'll put a closet there. Why not? Grab a die and a gem. I am somewhat restricting myself, but what can you do? I do like the library, and we do have this book now. Today, by the way, so what day is it? 1 second, we've got to look it up. This is day 16. So day 16, I should write down, is whatever this date is, because we have that time safe that we encountered before that requires us basically to know what the current date is. And so day 16 is November 22nd, 1993, I'm presuming. So that will let me make adjustments with the time safe. Okay, let's see what we might find in here that might be useful. Okay, we've got a botanical gardens. Specimen of holly. Featherfall Keep. We do have some of these people who keep showing up that we might have to start appreciating. Like Lord Epson and Lionel Espen and whatever. But I don't know why I'm keeping track of them yet, and so I don't know what information to keep track of, so I'm going to be slightly lazy about it. Let's see, we've got Trinsdale Lake. Mount Holly. That is the shape, by the way, of the Blueprints game symbol is sort of this shape that also shows up on the crate that is in the the thing we're not quite sure about. Planning. Rest the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle, etc. That's where we are now. Mainway Station Bazaar. Okay, we've got this map. Yeah, I might need to look at this with a magnifying glass to get anything out of it presently. And I'm not even sure that it has any information in it to get out of it. I think it probably does. Okay, we're going to go into the Great Hall. Okay, we will open one of the sides to the antechamber. As we have previously noted, exists in here. Oh, wait, sorry. I want to make sure I'm going the right way. I want to be going up, not down. Okay. Let's use a key. Okay, this is the one that seems to go up. Okay, very nice. Dark room or wait room. Dark room it is, I suppose. Okay, so this does kick off over to the foundation. We can use a key. Why not? Are we going to the guest bedroom, I guess? Oh, I could have re-rolled that. I probably should have re-rolled that. Although there's a coin on the ground at least. So that's something. We want a compass. This might be the most items I've ever had at once. In fact, this is almost assuredly the most items I've ever had at once. Okay. I can use the secret garden key on this. Special cost bypassed. Sure, why not? Nothing in here. I do occasionally wonder if I'm supposed to be paying more attention to this room's drawings. Probably, but I don't know what to do. Ooh, drafting studio. I can't afford it, but it would be interesting. Let's redraw the floor plans, since I can do it for free. Okay, this is not free, but I will take it anyway. I apparently felt compelled to play basketball. Okay, let's try the secret garden key. Key does not fit. Okay, but I don't lose the secret garden key because of it. However, I might not be able to go anywhere now because I think I have pretty much locked off everything throughout this area. Which is a little unfortunate when you think about it, but what can you do? Yeah, I think that's gonna about do it for this day. I got a lot of rooms down. At the very least, we collected a lot of items. I guess I can go to the wherever it was, the workshop, if I can make it back to the workshop, and see if I can combine the compass with anything. So let's see. We want to go south, through there, back through the library. I suppose I could try the secret garden key on every door in the great hallway. Just in case. I don't think it's going to work on any of them. But you never know. I don't know what it's to, so maybe it's to one of these. Who knows? It's very unlikely to me. Nope, no such luck. Okay. I didn't make it to the 8th rank. So sad. There was my closet adventurer. I got the sledgehammer right at the beginning, and then I only ever found one box, unfortunately. We have the Rotunda. I don't know if this is how rotundas work. Also, how is this different from this just being a room that goes in 4 directions? Because it sort of feels like that's really what this is this is just a really complicated, time-consuming 4-way hallway. But maybe there is some connection that I am not drawing yet to why that would be relevant. Anyway, it is a thing I point out because I want to pay attention to it and not assume that they just didn't notice it was the same thing. It was very expensive, by the way. No, not this way. This way. Okay, and then through the den, through the chapel, and then we try and shove all these things together. Into the workshop. Okay, let's see. Can I make a broken lever and a compass? No. Can I make a sledgehammer and a compass? No. Can I make a metal detector and a compass? No. That sort of feels like I should be able to do it. That one actually kind of makes sense. So yeah, no bonus things there, unfortunately. Oh, there's a plan on this wall that I never looked at. Oh, I think I did look at this, actually. Okay, and then we've still got this thing about basically the message and the letters and whatever, telling us not to overlook these things, but I don't think I have a great way of handling that so far. Okay, so I think, unless I want to try and run around outside one more time, I'm going to try and run around outside one more time just to make sure that there's nothing out there that I can use the secret garden key on. Because that would be, it would be silly if I have the thing and I could use it and I just haven't. Because I do like this whole idea of having a permanent upgrade of some sort, like we do with the other outside. And so I feel like the secret garden key is probably trying to give me a permanent upgrade of some sort. I just don't know what to do to get it. But I know there was a part out here that I've seen before that I missed when I was exploring. Because there's the apple grove or whatever that's out around here somewhere. Not that way, apparently. Let's see, we can probably see... Oh, there's pipe. I did not notice previously. There's the Mount Holly peak that is the symbol for the game. Where were the trees? Because I think there was like a... there was a 4-digit code. I wonder if the 4-digit code for the tree, for the area with the pine trees is the one that I wrote down. Or apple trees. I think it was the apple trees. Because maybe that's why it was a lie. Maybe it was a lie because the code isn't for the safe. The code is for the apple grove. Which is right over here. Okay, so let's see. Can I do 9083 is what the thing said. I realize I went the long way around here. Oops. No. Okay, this is not 9083 either. I regret to inform you. Because this sort of feels like where you'd hide your secret garden, right? I don't know that it's very secret, but it seems like the sort of thing that one would want to be able to get into. Let's see, and then we've got just other stuff over here. Okay, so 9083, not the clue to that. It feels like the 9083 probably is not nothing, but I'm not sure what it is yet, if it's not this. But I think that is all we have time for today. I don't think there's anything else I can do with my 2 footprints, so I'm going to call it. But we'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll do more exploring of this somewhat cursed house and see what we can do. But I'm enjoying the outer room. Seems like a pretty significant thing to have changed, to have discovered with the garage. Can't believe I didn't discover it before. But I came like this close to seeing it and then did not. But all right, I am going to end it here, but I'll see you next time. Bye for now.